back to another lesson. Today's learning goal is I can use the distributive property to simplify expressions. So let's go ahead and get started. When there are parentheses in the expression, you must distribute whatever is on the outside of the parentheses to everything on the inside of the parentheses using multiplication. So distributive property applies to multiplication. So last year, you guys did something that looked like this. At the very beginning of the year, you did something where it was like 2 plus 5, and you distributed this 3 into the 2 and the 5 to get 6 plus 15. You may have done this in a way using an area model that we'll show later, but that's something that you guys did last year. We're going to do something very similar, except we're going to be using algebraic expressions, meaning that we're going to be using variables. Remember, variables mean that expressions that have letters in them, such as 3x plus 4. We have a letter in them. Okay, so this may look familiar from either last year or 5th grade for you. This is called the area model. And what this is essentially is trying to find the area of this box right here. Okay, this entire rectangle right here. And we can do that by splitting it into 2 different parts. This has a length of 3, this has a height of 3, so therefore this area is 3 times 3, because remember that area is length times width. So 3 times 3 is 9. Then we find the area of this box right here by finding the height and the length. So 3 times 7 is 21. So last year you had something like 3 plus 7. Again, this would make 9 plus 21. Now, let's say that we forgot what this number is right here, this 3 right here. If we forget what that number is, we can say that this is x. Okay? Since we forgot what that number is. And then over here, this is 7. Well, then we can still find the area of these 2 different boxes, or 2 different rectangles right here, by doing 3 times 7, which is, 3 times x, which is 3x, and then 3 times 7, which is 21. So the total area for this is just the area of these 2 boxes combined, which is 3x plus 21. We can't combine these 2 because they are not like terms, because one has a variable, the other one does not. This is a constant. Remember, this is a constant because this has no variable whatsoever. As opposed to over here, in this original one, we can find the actual area of this as an actual one number. 9 plus 21 is 30. Okay. Again, these are partial products, right? If you guys remember that from 5th grade, that's not too important. But overall together, they make 30. We can find the actual area. Here, we can't find the actual area of this box down here because we forget what this amount is. But what we can say is whatever that amount is, if we multiply that by 3 and then add it to 21, that would be the area of this box. So this is called our simplified version. This entire thing is called our simplified version of the area or of the expression. Okay, and the expression that we simplified was again 3x plus 7. Okay, the one that we simplified for up here at the top one is 3 times 3 plus 7, because that's length times width. Here the length times width is 3 parentheses x plus 7, because the length of it is x plus 7, the height is 3. I highly recommend using the area model because it's very effective in helping you guys organize things. Here, we can also think about distribution in terms of repeated addition. Remember that 3 times, for example, 3 times 7 is the same thing as 7 plus 7 plus 7. Remember that repeated addition is multiplication, or multiplication is repeated addition. Since 3 times 7 is 7 plus 7 plus 7, 3 times parentheses 7, or 3 plus 7 right here, okay, has to be the following then. Just repeated addition of 3 plus 7, 3 plus 7, and 3 plus 7. And if we add all the 3's together, we get 9. And if we add all the 7's together, we get 21. And so then we can also think about it as 9 plus 21, which as we know is 30, but when we combine like terms or add them together, however you want to think about that. But Therefore, if we were to forget what this 3 was and replace it with a x, then repeated addition still applies, and so 3 times x plus 7 is just x plus 7 plus x plus 7 plus x plus 7. And we can get rid of these parentheses. I didn't do that up here, but we can get rid of those parentheses because remember that addition is commutative, which means it doesn't matter what you do first as long as it's all addition. So it's just x plus 7 plus x plus 7 plus x plus 7. And if we combine like terms, we have 3 x's. 1, 2, 3, so therefore it's 3 times x. And then 7 plus 7 plus 7 is 21. Okay, so that's why the distribution property works. So let's go ahead and try some of these right here. So here, what we have is 5 times x plus 12. So we're going to make our little boxes right here. And say that we have a height of 5 in a box that has length of x and 12. So this is going to be 5x, and then 5 times 12, the area of this rectangle is going to be 5 times 12, which is 60. So therefore our final answer is going to be 5x plus 60. Over here, we have a box that has a height of 3 and a length of 6 plus 2y. The height of 3 and a length of 6 plus 2y. In this box, the area is 18. And the area of this one is going to be 6y because 2 times 3 is 6. Therefore, our final area is going to be 6y plus 18. We generally put our constant at the end of our expression. Okay, I won't count off if you don't, but generally speaking, we tend to put the constant at the end of the expression. So here we have another box with a height of -4. Yes, we are allowed to have a height of -4. And a length of 3x plus 8. What we get is -12x, because 3 times 4 is -12, and -4 times 8 is -32. So therefore we have an area of -12x minus 32. Here for this expression right here, we have a subtraction sign. So what we're first going to do is rewrite this with addition of the opposite, meaning that we're going to change this subtraction sign into an addition sign and change the second number, the number behind it, into its opposite. So we're going to rewrite this one as 7 2b plus -3 in parentheses. So now that we've done that, we can make our box. And so we're going to use this color because I like that. No. This color. There we go. And so our box right here is again going to have a height of 7, a length of 2b plus -3. And so our area is going to be 14b because 2 times 7 is 14. And then -3 times 7 is -21, giving us our area of 14b plus -21. Again, you could also write this as 14b minus 21. It would be the same thing. Go ahead and try number 5 out on your own. So here, we're going to change the subtraction sign into addition of the opposites. So we got 6a plus -4, height of -4, length of 6a plus -4. And we've got our final answer of -24a plus 16. Now we're going to do this all together, okay, with combining like terms. So in order to simplify these expressions, what we're going to have to do is distribute this 2 into the 3x and to the 4, and then combine like terms. So what we're going to get is, if we do this distribution right here, we get 6x plus 8. Again, you can use the area model to do this. I'm just going to do this quickly because I don't want to spend too much time of your time doing that. But if you use the area model, you would find that is 6x plus 8. We're going to combine like terms. This is a like term with this right here. We have our constants right here. All of this is addition. So 6x plus 8x is going to be 14x, and then 6 plus 8 again is going to be 14. So we have 14x plus 14. Here we have some more distribution, but this time we're distributing a negative number. So we got negative 18 as a constant plus negative 3 times 2 is negative 6x plus another 12, which is another constant, plus negative 3x. And why it's plus negative 3x is because I changed it from subtraction to addition. We got like terms right here, and like terms right here and right here, because they are our constants. Let's combine the constants, and what we get is negative 18 plus 12 is going to be negative 6. And then when we combine our terms with x in them, we get negative 6 plus negative 9, or negative 3 is negative 9. So we get negative 9x plus negative 6. Here, go ahead and try these two out on your own. For question number 8, we should distributing out 4x plus 12. And when we combine like terms, 4x plus 2x is 6x, 12 plus 8 is 20. So we get 6x plus 20. Over here, this minus 4, we're going to again change it to addition of the opposite. So that's why I changed it to negative 4 right here, addition of negative 4. And then we distribute this negative 4 into the 6y and 3. And when we do that, we get 3y plus 8 plus negative 24y plus negative 12, because negative 4 times 3 is negative 12. Combine like terms, 3y plus negative 24y is negative 21y. 8 plus negative 12 is negative 4. Go ahead and try these three out on your own. For number 10, what you should have found is the answer is 15x plus negative 56. And what you should have found for number 11 is that it is negative 4x plus negative 40. And if you did this number 12 correctly, you should have found that it is 2x plus 40.